Creator behind CarolJo's. It is where community and creativity come together for the jewelry making world. We do more here than just the, hey, here's the jewelry I made. We actually twice a week have chats. That's your time to ask questions. Share tips and tricks that you know about jewelry making. It's a time for us, hi Nordic Luna, to come together and just join each other and share. We do those twice a week. Twice a week we do tutorials, which is where we do step-by-step tutorials on jewelry making and on how to make accessories. Then throughout the week, we have live events where you get to claim items that we might have used in some of our tutorials, plus some more items. So we do lots of different things here. Today, this is a chat time. So that's our time that we get to come together and ask questions, share tips and tricks, all of that. I do have to, before we get into what I said I would do, hi Cece, in a moment, I do have 2 items to get ready for tonight's live. And what that means is I'm going to put stickers on me. So one of them that I'm going to be putting the stickers on here while we talk, hi Murda, is the leather buttons that we use for that leather button choker. And so how I did these, because that was just a big container that we'd gotten from the Hagar collection, I just put them in bags of 5. There are various sizes. They're going to be anywhere from a 15 millimeter to a 30 millimeter size button with those shanks. So here, I'll show you. So there's different sizes. I'll show you over here on TikTok. And there you're in the tube. So it's going to be lots of different shades of brown. There's some black. There's even a red one in here. Here's the one with the red. So they're just going to be various shades of brown. There's going to be black and then that red one. There are some that are square, lots and lots of circles. But they're going to be a value of 1 per bag for 5 of those leather buttons. So that's one thing that we're going to have. Yep, we do have some square in there. There are some squares. Most of them are circles. Some of them have, the shank is metal. Some of them, the shank part of the button, like here. These are the back of it. And so some of them will be leather. It's just it was what she had collected. I don't know how she ended up because she has passed, so we don't know. But we're going to have all kinds of those tonight. We have for tonight, hi Gladys, we're going to have 4 different items. So the buttons is going to be first. We have a 20 millimeter carved bead that she had in her collection that we're going to have up tonight. And then she had another bead that is a 20 millimeter. And then I can't remember what the other item is from that. I can't remember everything about the details. One is Picasso jasper. I don't remember the size of that. So we have 4 items from Hagar. We will have 3 items from Tucson, which those will be the Tucson. We have 2 of the amnezite chips in different sizes, and the other one is a picture jasper. So that's what we have from Tucson. 3 items from there. We have 2 gorgonias. We're going to have some 8 millimeter glitter gorgonias, dark red and yellow. We have some stainless steel ball head pins. So instead of it being a flat head pin, it's the ball end, and they are stainless steel. Sorry, we're going to be crinkly there. Whoop, I forgot to put away the info about this. My info sheet. Stuffing those down in there. We will have this butterfly pendant tonight. We actually have 100 of those available. So we're going to have a lot of those. on Tuesday we had just a one that only had 20. So this one's a little bit more. After I get done with this, I'll show you what the other pendants are. To me, they're really cute. And I thought about it, and I almost didn't bring them to this one because what I thought they would be really cool for is something that we want to hold off for till I get my last, hasn't even shipped yet, requested boxes. Whoops, there we go. And then what else do we have here? I'm going to look. I want to wait and show you. We do have, okay, I have a question to ask you guys. You guys can answer me. You can say you don't want them, and it's okay. I can get 8mm jump rings in colors. I do not remember what the base metal is of them off the top of my head until I get, because they don't have the details on them yet. I got to sticker those yet. You guys, do you want more colors like that, or do you not interested? Can you let me know? Gladys says cool. And they're an 8mm size, so they're the bigger ones, but I just had those, and I don't even know why I selected those, and I'm like, hold it. Is this something you guys want or not? Pastels. Okay, let me see what I can get in all the different colors. I know there's a lot of bright colors, but I'll look and see what I can find on pastels. Right now, the summer colors are going to be those subtle, lighter pastel. They're not all just pastel, but it's like a muted tones type. Just those things. So yeah, I'll look and see what I can find. Yeah, there's bright ones, and there's mixes, and then there's single colors. We also, if you guys remember, I showed you in our last unboxing that we did of one of the 5 boxes that I just got. Ooh, Easter colors. We had that mix of those flowers where they're the bead on bead, and it's the frosted on the outside and the color on the inside of that flower. We have pink available. Hey Val, how are you? We have pink available tonight in that one. I know we have the mix, but I didn't get anything out of the box ready. And I do have, I'm doing good, doing good. Whoop. Just, I was thinking about like something that I wanted you to look at for me, but I think I figured it out. I almost was like, hey, I want your help. But I think I got it all figured out. It's about the website. But hey, I have to tell you a story from Buttercup. I just found it at lunchtime. She brought home, because the way that they do it this year for her school is they bring home the papers once a week. We get them. I'm the bad person. I do it in the morning instead of at night when the kids get home from school. And we have to look through a binder, and then once a week they send home all of the homework. Or not homework, but all of the schoolwork for the week. And she had to write a paragraph using 4 of their spelling words. Spelling words were pluralized words this week. Oh yeah, there you go. And the spelling words that she used for her story were couches. And it was supposed to be parents, but she lives with us, so she used grandparents. And engines and hobbies. So I'm going to paraphrase it because I can't remember word for word what it was. But and it had to be, what do you do when you get home from school using these words? Any of the 4 spelling words. And those were the 4 she chose. And it was, when she gets home, she likes to do her hobbies, which include coloring or laying on all of her couches, which is literally, she will either read, she will get on the phone with her friends where she's laying on the couch talking with her friends, And then later on, I will talk with my grandparents about cars and engines. And all I could think of is, oh my Lord, her Opa is brushing off on her about what they talk. Because he's always talking cars with her. Even if she's not interested, she's still going to get the car talk. So I just thought it was so funny. I found that, because I didn't go through them this morning. I went and read through all of her homework at lunch. So yeah, I thought it was funny. But yeah, and then I do have right here, you guys can't see it, it's a little bit off camera. I did bring one of the boxes. I love it, Cece, because we talk a lot of football at our house, as you guys all probably can guess. And she's just like, yeah. But last night was family night. That sounds, Val knows, no matter what, it's gonna somehow or another have a car in it. But last night, this kid does not like to sleep very well. When she goes to sleep, she's out for the night. You can get her up the next day. About 50% of the time, if she didn't get enough sleep, you'll know it, and 50% you won't know. Depending on the day. But she came up right as Ryan and I were like turning off the TV to go to bed, and she's like, "Oh, I thought I'd come up and hang out with you guys for a while." 10:06. 10:06. And we're like, "No, you're in bed." And she's like, "But I want to hang out." We're like, "No, bed." We're like, we've spent the night together. We got home, and she went downstairs to talk with her friends for a little bit. And then she comes up after she got done talking to them and going, can I hang out now? No, time for bed. I'm almost done with this second one that I wanted to do here really quick. And then I want to show you one more item that we have in this container that I thought was what I think it would be cool for. And you guys can tell me what your thoughts on this item is. But I have like a handful to go yet. But we also have some of those gold bead cages. And you're just like... Okay, so we're not out of the ordinary there, Cece. I was just like, no. Nope. Oop, I need one more sticker. Hold on, I need to get one more, and then I can finish up that one. All right. So actually, we have 101 of these. And the thing said I only had 100. All right. I need to put those back in here. It's right there. Okay. This is the one I want to show you. Oh, geez. I'm like, oh, not much later, because I don't go to sleep when I go to bed, but hi, sweetheart strings, I like my wind down time. So, okay. These are what I was going to talk about. They are fuzzy pendants. So how these look. Thank you for that heart, me, sweetheart strings. They have a little loop here at the top, and they are just fuzzy balls. And I was thinking, one of the things that is very popular for this summer is those purse, to decorate your purse. And I was thinking, ooh, those might be cute for that. That's what I was thinking. So I almost didn't bring them, but then I'm like, nope, they might use them for something else. We have lots of different colors. So you guys let me know. What do you think about those for the purses? Oh, Lordy. Are we going back to Saturday? Hey, we can all laugh. All right. I just want to make sure when I bring this over here to open it. There's our box. It doesn't even fit all the way on the camera. Blah, 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 blah. I haven't even opened this. There we go. This is box number 2 of 5. I haven't opened up the other ones yet, and I need to do it before tomorrow morning. Just see what we have. If I can find, I'm going to move it over here so we're not messing up and can't see everything. I need to find all of the charms for tomorrow. If I don't find them all, they'll be here in February. All right, first things first. Yeah, we're going to have one. Hi there, Deborah. We have our bubble wrap. It's always at the top and bottom of each box. Ooh, I like this color. Yay. Okay. Look at that color. I'm loving it. It's a teardrop, faceted teardrop. These are 6x8s. Thank you, Rose, for the heartbeat. Let me see if I can get this scooched over so I don't have that flap right in my face. We have some more of, yes, that is for Geraldine's color. We have rondelles in the clear color, the small ones. I think these are, it doesn't tell me. Oh, 5mm size rondelles. That is a blue. Now, we had some beads that you guys liked where they were those are itty bitty ones. I'm thinking for like 6mm beads. Oof. You guys asked for me to try to get more of this style of beads in. And I went in and tried to get as many of the different shapes and that type of thing. So what these were, we had that color. They're a bead on bead is what these are. You've got the color in the center and then a clear on the outside with this one. They will either be clear or frosted. We have got these in what they call sometimes corrugated or pumpkin shape. And that is where you have those little ribbings on the sides of that round bead. We've got these in lots of different colors. I did them in a mix and then we just put them in a pack. These are going to be in 20 packs. And I've got them in lots of different sizes. So these are the first 2 that I see. And this one, whoop, it's a different, this one is more frosted than the clear. And that same shape, they look like they're a different size. So we got those 2. Thank you, Ducky, for the mermaid tails. Then we have, you guys know I love my greens. Looks like an olive green. And this is a 4mm faceted round. We got 30 strands of that one. And of that blue, we do have 30 strands of that blue too. More round, faceted rounds. These look like they're about 8mm. Yep, 8mm faceted round, clear. Yep. We're going to have those someday. Ooh, I found more of those bead and beads. Here we have a pink with that gold powder in it. A frosted pink with gold powder, 8mm size beads. 20 strands of those. Baby beads. These are even these are babies. These are a 2mm size bead. It is a round. It's like milky white, clear. They might be white, they might be milky white. We're not sure until we read it. Ooh. I saw these and I thought, ooh, I want these. Look at that two-tone. It isn't a crackle. It's just a frosted bead in two-tone. So, let's see. We got 40 strands of that one. I told you this order we're going to see larger amounts of strands. All right. We have some more of those bead on bead. And this is just a regular round with frosted. That one, I'm like, ooh. I might have to go grab another box because this one's not very, there are lots of bigger beads in here. Here we have that frosted, and it looks like a frosted like yellowish color, slightly peach with that gold. We have 20 strands of that one. Which one? CC, which one were you? These bead on bead are acrylics. The rest of what I've shown you are all glass. Now I gotta de-tape, everybody. Sorry, this gets noisy. Is Val still in here, or have you left? Haha, I got that one off. And there's going to be another piece somewhere. Because I was going to say, if Val remembers me when I first started getting beads, every packet, everything would be in what we called the brick. I ended up having to cut this one. I cannot get that one off. And this is just one bead. Sorry. I don't know how it's going to come across on the camera, but oh my. Okay, you can get that glow in there. Look at that one. This is a true perfect color for this summer, for that spring, summer. In person, these are really gorgeous. Yes, you can see that glow, but oh, in person. Ah. Yeah. Here we have a frosted rondelle in purple. This is a dark purple one, it looks like. Look at that purple. Ooh. That one I only have 20 strands. Ooh, we got those. Yeah, those are CC's colors. I think this is a return to the studio. I think we've had this one before, but I'm not 100% sure. It's that black teardrop, and this one is an 11 by 8. And I found a whole bunch of 11 by 8s when I was getting the items for tonight. So I might just do an 11 by 8 teardrop grouping one of these days. Here is, I'm excited. So all of those the ones that we went through, the 6 and the 8, I said I was getting the 4s. We got the 4. Look at those frosted. This one is purple. This is like the darker purple. Sorry, this box is gorgeous. I'm just like, woohoo. We only have 20 strands. Okay, and then we have the light purple. I'm loving both of those. Okay. Oh, okay, that 6mm. That 6mm bead that I really love, that two-tone. We have it in 4. I'm excited. This will be cool. We have, this is a 4mm round. Have you seen? That's, Ducky, have you seen? This is a round 4mm blue. I was going to say, Nordic Luna, I think your daughter comes over to like, to go through them to make stuff. I know. Oh, this is another one of those two tones. Look at that. That's the blue. And this is a 6mm. Yep. 6mm yellow. That is such a summer color. Oh, I was going to say, look at mine behind me. We have our bottom part. I'm going to grab another box here after I get through. This is the last one in this box. So let me open it up, and then I have to put stuff back, and then I'll go grab another box from downstairs. There, we got the big piece off. I think a lot of people just want to come visit and see what it's all like. Ooh. I do not remember getting this bright of a color. Oh my. $10mm. I'm thinking these are the synthetic moonstone 10mm size beads, but I'm not sure. I know, we are. Holy buckets. That's beautiful. Even though when I looked at it, I'm like, huh? Okay, so when you looked at the bag and bags and bags, they were like, what the heck? But when you take it out of the bag, so you guys saw my initial reaction. At first I was like, why would I buy something like that? And then when I saw it outside, I'm like, okay, that's why. This was 100%, except for the rhinestones, a glass bead box. Let's see. There we go. And now we got to put all the beads that are on the table and fit them back into a box. Yes, they are. When you see the, oh, I do have acrylics in here too. I forgot I had 3 packages of acrylics. When you guys, that's the one thing, and even on some of the pictures that we are taking to put out in the studio, as I'm looking at them, I'm like, these are not doing them justice. So that's why, you know, when I said I am still going to be doing things on the live, And it's because I think even on the lives, they will look so much better than sometimes on the pictures. And it's just because I am so utterly picky about pictures, and I just have to get over that. So I'm going to move out of the way. Okay, I'm taking this one away. I'm going to go grab another. Be right back. I got a second one coming. Just want to make sure we don't see addresses. All right. Oh yeah, no, they're better in person. No, it's not, Lolly. You just need to tell me how many packages of each one. I literally was like, you should have seen me doing it. I'm like, nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Those are the ones that I was like, those go with best. And then I'm like trying to pick ones that would go with multiples of those. So you just let me know. There we go. Of course, once again, bubble wrap. Ooh. Oh, sorry. This frosted two-tone. This is the one I'm on. Hold on. Hold on. You ready? Look at that pink and purple together. I think I have a little in my house who might steal a strand of those if she sees them. Now you understand my jaw drop when I open this box. I got a part of the box on me. There we go. We've got a 4mm round. I'm like loving those. Now I have to see if I can get more. Okay, is this one going to be Old Rose, Misty Rose, or Deep Pink is going to be the question. That one is cool too. Yes. Yep. They are Nordic Luna, and I think with them being 4mm, it's going to be more than just 100. Here is an acrylic bead. It really is like a deep pink. We have beads for the pens, these acrylic ones. And they have lots of different colors. Here's a blue one, clear. We have yellow and like an orangey color. So I'm going to show you here what the bag looks like when I get them. These are all in a big bag, ready to go. I just have to put stickers on them. Look at, there's a lot of colors in there. Some of them are coming through the bag better than others. There's even a purple in there. I was going to say, sweetheart strings, my shoulder, I went to get something out of my expedition the other day, aka my Dr. Pepper, you know, because I can't live life without it. And when I went to grab it, the weight of the Dr. Pepper just hurt it again. And I'm like, ugh. We have the baby pink color is what I'm going to call this one. My Dr. Pepper took me down. All right. Got that frosted 6mm. Hey, Julie, how are you today? Is it nap time? No, it wasn't just one bottle. And I don't know if this is every Walmart, and I don't normally buy, I'm not a big, huge Walmart person. It's just who I am. I prefer Target, but when it comes to Dr. Pepper, I go to wherever it is on the lowest price. I try to get it on sale, and if it's not on sale, I go where it's the lowest price. And our Walmart has like 12 bottles in a plastic container, and that's what did it. There, we got this one. This one is a 4mm round. Oh, geez. It's a day off of no school. This one I might probably wait until fall to bring this one, but we have 4mm round orange. And this one will probably be dark orange in the color. And we have, just to let y'all know, tonight we have magnetic hematite in a strand and in bags. I will sit here and I will spend 10-15 minutes deciding where we're going to go, because I got to find it where it's on. And I have the apps to tell me right away. I'm horrible because I don't want to pay full price. This is a non-magnetic hematite that we'll have up, but tonight we have a magnetic hematite. So I'm excited for that one. We also have synthetic malachite tonight. That's green. Ooh, we have a 6mm green round. I must have only been able to get one bag of that one because we only have 10 strands. Their bags are either 1 strand, 5 strand, or 10 strand. And when you only have one sticker on, that means it's just one bag. This one's a really cool spring one. I don't think I got this in the other sizes, but look, it's like a cream and pale pink together. Ooh, they do. Okay. Well, and I was thinking about getting bigger hematite. That one was pretty because of the fact that it's something I've been having more people ask for beads for more masculine jewelry and stuff. So I need to get bigger beads for that. We have, this is an 8mm round. Let me take it out of the bag, everybody. It's going to be better outside of the bag. Let me show you. Isn't it better outside the bag? That one is cool. Yep, I'm trying to get like black, black stone, the black onyx, and that type. This one I only have 10 strands though. What is this? This is a clear one. I can't see what shape it is. It's clear round. Okay, and I do have wood, but most of my wood is like female color. So I'll see if I can find wood that isn't. That's just naturally colored wood. We're going to have 40 of that 4mm round. And to me, that's a great spacer bead. I love that one for spacers. And then we have it in like a light aqua color. This is the 8mm round. That color. These are both 8s. Okay. One looks bigger than the other. I was trying to find faceted rounds because we don't normally do faceted rounds. We usually do like faceted rondelles, faceted bicones, but we don't do rounds. And so with this one, when I was creating it, I was thinking, let's get some faceted rounds in. So you're going to see a lot of those coming up. That blue, that's another Geraldine color. And she's not even on here to see them. I see another cool one. It's stuck in the corner. We have a round green frosted bead. Is this one faceted? Yes, it is. And it is faceted. Okay. This is the one that's stuck in the corner I want to bring out. Oh, we've had this one in the larger sizes. It's that 4mm in the orange. Except for I think they called it tomato or something odd, and we're like, it's orange. Okay. We have another green 4mm round. If you guys can't tell, I like green, and I usually buy it in all the colors, and nobody, I think, likes green as much as me. Hey, this matches that 8mm color, but only this one is 4mm. This one we do have 40 strands of, so we have more of the 4mm than we do of the 8mm. Which isn't unusual when we're ordering. Take this one out and see what it looks like without the plastic. I do have some regular. There we have this one with that gold powder. That's an 8mm size bead. That one's cool. It's like a champagne. I know that's not going to be the color they call it, but that's what I think it is. Well, then you are in luck with having orange. I have a couple oranges in this box alone. So what we have here. We have a pendant. I think this is a pendant. Yep, this one's a pendant. It is not going to be on tomorrow, but it'll be up shortly. Look at that pendant. It's got rhinestones and that butterfly. That one is gorgeous. We have 50 of those, so hopefully that'll be enough. That was cute. It looks like we might have another orange one here, but he's in bubble wrap. I didn't know the teal, Cece. I knew you were purple. My tape undone itself. Gotta get it going again. There we go. And it's undone again. That's sometimes when you're like, what the heck? There we go. It's like unwrapping a Christmas present. When they put it in multiple boxes. Ooh, there you go. That works for you then, Julie. All right. I can see orange, but I have no idea what it is. Okay. These are 8mm orange round faceted beads. You can't see them in the bag. There you go. That's cool. Okay. We're getting close to the bottom of this one. But we have another one. Hey, he's got blue tape this time. I need to get something off my table so that I can put this down. There we go. Whoops, I gotta getting the bubble wrap out of the bottom. Okay, let's see where this tape begins. Those were cool. I really do love faceted round beads, but they are one of the more expensive faceted, so I don't purchase them as much for myself. It's just how I think. This one is really taped up, everybody. All right, see how much I can get out. Nope, we have another piece. There we go. And we have 2 different beads in here is it. That was a lot of work to get those 2 out. But I have lots of bubble wrap for somebody's package. I do reuse that. All right, here we go. This is the black and white with the glitter powder in that one. These kind of remind me of Mardi Gras in a way. Or am I out in left field with Mardi Gras? Anybody here from the Louisiana area with Mardi Gras? All right. Put that one in there. Is that Nordic Luna Mardi Gras, or am I wrong? And you can tell me I'm wrong, because it's not my culture. It's your birthday. Holy wow. Ooh. I'm not a big brown fan, but I'm loving these. I'm wondering if these are some more of those 10mm. I don't think they are, but look at those. Those are cool. I don't think it's synthetic moonstone, but oh my Lord. Because moonstone's usually on the inside. Okay, New Year's. Okay. I really do like that one too. So yeah, so that was, now we've opened up 3 of the 5. I only have 2 more to go to see what I can find for tomorrow's live. Now I need to put these all back in there. Yay! We have a lot in this one. So just to let you know, and I found this out too, when I was like trying to get stuff, they will run different promotions of their items. But what I found out is while they're doing certain promotions, they take stuff off of their studio area. And so in the time that they were doing this one, I could not get a lot of gemstones or findings. And I was like, what the heck? This is weird. So then I'm like, maybe it's just me. Well, then I have another one coming that they're still packaging up for me. So I don't know how many boxes I'm getting. They had a lot more gemstones coming in that one. So I will be having a return of those shortly of different things or some debuts. But they will like you only see parts of it at a time for this vendor that I'm using for these. And it is one of my larger ones the one that I order a lot of items from, just to let y'all know. And so you will see throughout the year, I knew there was times when certain things came up for their promotions, but they actually take things down too. And I never saw that until recently. Yep, they rotate it. And the thing is I understand why. They want to get some of their new stuff out and that type of thing. Hey, this one's a box. I almost got everything back in. There's just like one extra. This bag doesn't like shut like it should. But otherwise, I got it in there like they had it packed, which is unusual. But it also helps that I took out all of that bubble wrap. But I will, what happens, and just to let you guys know too, I'm doing a lot of more of like behind the scenes things and letting you guys know more about what it takes to bring even an hour long or a 2 hour long live with everything to you. And I will take all of these items that I've received out of all 5 boxes and I sort them out, and then I start planning what we want to do for our tutorials so that you guys can see how you can use the beads or the component, the different types of components or the findings, and bring them in that way. So that's what I got to do next after this. I just want to get through them all to find the charms, but I still haven't found them. And we'll see if we get to, because we have the live tonight. Some other things that I didn't tell you about. I told you about the head pins, and that's one of the other things. What we have in stock right now might be it for a little bit on findings, because they actually do not have a lot out there in any place that I've been looking at a price point that is okay for me. And they are, one of the things that they've been talking about is that the price of metals, findings and such are going to go up no matter what the base metal is. And so I know I'm going to have to do something and stock up for a while, but finding chain right now has been difficult too. Everybody, it's like it's not available. So I need to get some more different of that in. I have some coming. I just need to look for more, because I want to have more so that you guys can have a selection. So those are some of the things. So behind the scenes, I am constantly sourcing for different things. I am also trying to find different vendors. I know some of you have asked. There are different places that you can go to find different vendors. And I don't use all of them, but there's like some that just, and it is I can't even think of the name of it right now because I got it saved. But it's really truly a place that you go and you can find vendors. And then you contact the vendors. This is what takes a lot of time, is you're contacting that vendor going, if I purchase this amount, what would be the price point of it and the shipping cost? And shipping can get expensive. As I've always told you guys, we select ship because it is way lower than any other way to get them here. And I'm not ordering, I don't order pallets of beads at a time. Here you see I've got 5. I have one coming in that yes, especially anything, and the glass beads can get very, very, very heavy. The glass pearls are extremely heavy. If you guys haven't noticed, when you've received those beads are heavy. And what just cracks me up, and I don't get this, and I've never figured out why, but the frosted beads actually weigh more than the unfrosted glass. And I don't know why. I honestly have not figured out why. So, I can buy a strand of, the frosted, and they weigh like twice as much as the unfrosted. And that makes a difference in shipping. So that's why sometimes it's like you're trying to make choices about what would be shipping too, because it's not only the cost of the shipping to me, but it's also the cost of shipping to you. And yesterday, just to let y'all know, this is the part of business. There is an email that went out that on the day that shipping was supposed to go down for the seasonal shipping rates, they're increasing packages shipping cost. I'm like, really? I was like so excited for that day. So I don't know if they're going to go back down and come up a little bit or what. But from October through and it's like the second week of October all the way through the middle of January, it actually is about a value of one more to ship every box. Is that not sad? I know that they have to get seasonal help in and stuff, but it's like, why does it have to cost so much? And then it's supposed to go down. So I don't know if it will actually, where the rates will go. So I will be looking at what the rates are the week of, it's January 18th is when they're supposed to they were supposed to come down, but now they're going to go up. And so we'll see what January 18th that week brings on what the final costs are. So that's those are just things that you have to think about when you're running a small business, is all of those behind the scenes things that you're just like, okay, where can we make sure we're still creating everything and being able to get it to you guys at, like I tell you guys, I try to bring it in as low cost as possible. And some days you're just like, eh. In all reality, the glass vortex, those with the vortex beads, um, I went to request more, and it's funny, if I can get 2 packages of them, they are the same, but they only have 1 in stock, so it's not the same, and I'm like, "I want 2." So I hi Linda, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you too. So those beads, I actually am sending a note going, if I get these, can you get these in? So because what I want them to do is, because I don't want to wait for them, I want to know now and get them now. And then they package them the way I want them to get them back out. Because I want those right away. Because you guys love those. So I'm trying to get those. So I'm working with the vendors. So that's part of what I do is there is a lot of emails going back and forth between vendors. So, and I got to figure out, I haven't decided what my video for social media is today. I got to do that yet too. Well, I honestly do not have a thought on what I'm going to do. We'll figure it out before we get to the end of the day. All right. Well, I'm going to hop off because I want to get completed with, I have like not even 10 items to get the stickers on for tonight. Oh, trust me. I love being able to talk to the vendors as much as I do. One of my vendors, it was so funny. I'm like, can we just get on a phone call? But I need somebody to speak English to me. And she's like, I don't speak English. And I'm like, darn. The thing is that she is my salesperson. And so we have to do it all via email. And it's like we go back and forth. And I'm even, you guys, trying to negotiate down prices and saying, if I do these quantities over this period of time, what will my discounts be? I know I'm not supposed to say that word, so that I can bring them to you at the lowest possible cost. I have never thought that I would be negotiating as much, that I would be actually telling them no, because I've always been the, okay, it's all right, I'll do that, I'll make everybody happy person. And I've had to tell them, no, I can get it here for this. And literally, I have found if I tell them I can go to another vendor, but I've had to source it out, then I will be able to get it from vendors that I know and have an established relationship with and get it for those price points. I never thought in a million years I would be doing that ever in my life. None of my background have I ever had to use those types of skills. So this is something completely new, and it's been in the last like 3 to 4 months that I've really had to like hone in on this. Yep. And I just never have had to use it before. So there's lots of things as a business owner being the only one that goes on here. And it's that's the type of stuff I want to share with you guys is how this all happens. Yep, I'm learning new skills in my 50s and I'm okay with it. It's just like I got to figure out, am I doing it right? Or I don't want to go in and be, I can get it here and like go under. To me, that's not ethical. So I have to be ethical about it. But it's like, oh, this is hard some days. But I'm doing it. Am I doing it 100% great? Probably not, but I'm doing it. Oh, we are. We just have 700, everybody. See, you're keeping track of that better than I was, Nordic Luna. I wasn't even looking at that. So yeah, so we're going to see if we can get there. I'm going to get my Buttercups took my little container for these so that she could use it for her pet stuffies. So her stuffies all have accessories. They have jewelry. They have outfits. And what I mean by accessories, it's like something just to put on it. Like they will have their leashes and their harnesses. And I'm not talking that we just go and get. No, we go and she shops in the pet aisle to get them for her stuffies. And she will go take them on walks. So she's now had to get infant size socks to put on their paws so that the paws don't get dirty. And then we wash infant size socks for them. So she took my container. Yay, we did it. So that they could have food. It's what holds their food that she's made. All right. Mm-hmm. There you guys go. There's the color. It's interesting. She's very creative in her thought process. It is so quiet, but I cannot have music on during chat times. Haha, somebody got it. Let's see who it was. Paige, you are the winner of 5 creative credits towards your list. She guessed aquamarine. So congratulations. And I have to ask Paige, were you the one that put Bluey in there? Someone put Bluey. You're welcome. And it's so funny because we were talking about Bluey the other day, and Buttercup told me it was that, but Bluey is like extremely popular for all age groups. Like high school kids even love Bluey. And I'm like, really? I have never watched it. So now I'm like, I feel like I have to go watch it. All right, everybody, we're going to take a little bit of a break. Oh, you're going to do blueberry. I love it. We're going to take a little bit of a break and okay, now I'm going to have to go watch it. We will be back at 7 p.m. Central for our bead event. We have, I think, 4 encore items and like 32 debut. She does not, of all things. That's how we started talking about it, is she said she might want one. So that's how we started talking about the Bluey. And I'm like, aren't you a little old? And she's like, no, even high schoolers like Bluey. I was like, okay then. All right, everybody, we'll see you in a few hours. Have a good afternoon. Bye.